Melanie from Melanie's Muses here, where I muse about things in the entertainment world that are entertaining to me, and sometimes some other weird and random videos too, and hopefully whatever I'm musing about, you guys stay along for the ride. Today I'm back with another Forgotten Feature Friday, where I talk about movies that I think need a little more love. Maybe you saw them back in the day, maybe you've never heard of them. Either way, we have a new one for you every Friday, and if you missed any of the previous ones, you can check them out in the playlist up there. Today's Forgotten Feature Friday is a little bit different in the fact that I'm actually covering two movies. I'm covering one here on my Forgotten Friday feature, and Dave is actually writing up one to go with the second part of the series. So you intrigued yet? Well, today's Forgotten Features Friday are the Tales from the Crypt movies, Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood. I'm going to be talking about the 1995 release Demon Knight, which chronologically comes first in the two movies, and then you can check out the article for Bordello of Blood. The link for that will be in the description for the video over on my website, melaniesmuses.com. The idea for this article actually came up way back in September of last year when we were talking about Dave doing the 31 movies for Halloween. When he was featuring slightly unusual horror movies every day, not your regular run-of-the-mill ones, and Bordello of Blood came up as a suggestion. And I argued that Bordello of Blood was far inferior to the first installment in the saga, Demon Knight. For those of you not familiar with Tales from the Crypt, they have had a TV series before. They're based on the gruesome EC comics where you have the comic book story and they sort of bring it to life. A concept that's also pretty familiar if you've seen either the Creepshow movies or the new Creepshow series, which is currently airing on Shudder. Tales from the Crypt is very much the same sort of idea, including having a TV series back in the late 80s, which some of you might have seen. Actually, a couple of actors from Demon Knight did make appearances in the earlier TV shows. Unlike with the TV show though, Demon Knight is a full-length feature film, as is Bordello of Blood. But right, let's get down to Demon Knight and give you some facts and what you need to know about it. Demon Knight is by far one of my favourite cheesy horror movies. It stars Billy Zane, who is a fabulous actor and is probably best known for his role in Titanic. He did have a role in Charmed. He has had loads of smaller roles. If you check out his IMDb page, the list is enormous. And he's actually one of the actors that did have a role in one of the episodes from the Tales from the Crypt TV series. Billy Zane is an all-out bad guy in this, no hair, and for whatever reason, it really works for him. He's the collector, which you soon come to find out is a pretty bad guy going around doing pretty bad things, but he's funny, and he cracks me the hell up. He stars alongside William Sadler, who is sort of playing the good guy. I mean, I guess he's kind of an anti-hero. Here's another one that has a huge IMDb list, one of these people that seems to have been in lots and lots of things. Probably best known, if you ask me, for playing Death in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and then more recently in Bill and Ted's Face the Music. He is definitely not your typical hero, and that's one of the things that's great about these sort of movies. There's, no one's really what I would class as good. William Sadler actually was one of the only actors to appear in the sequel Bordello of Blood. He was not playing anything connected to this role at all. He was a mummy. So just a little fun fact. I don't know if Dave mentioned that in his piece, but if not, William Sadler in both movies. Our leading lady for this movie is Jada Pinkett Smith. Back then, it was just Jada Pinkett. In one of her earlier roles, she did have a few things under her belt, such as A Different World, and she was in Scream 2. Love the Scream franchise. Look, shout out to the Scream franchise. They're another set of movies you should watch. Love those. And as much as I love Billy Zane in here, check out the trailer below and you can get a little feel for his character in this. I will say watch out for a dancing cowboy. I want to say scene, but I don't know if it's a scene so much as like a joke, but whatever, watch out for that. That makes me laugh each and every time I watch it. That being said, the standout role in this for me goes to CCH Pounder. She is awesome in this. I love her. I've been watching her on screen for a very long time, going all the way back to LA Law. Do you guys remember LA Law? Yep, she was in that. Her IMDb list seems to be absolutely endless, but if you're not sure if you know her from LA Law, because I know that's a little bit back in the day and it's not streaming, so whatever. She did star in the ill-fated Mortal Instruments City of Bones movie that everybody hated except me and about 5 other people. I love that movie. I love the TV show, but I love the movie more. And of course, she was in Sons of Anarchy. You can't miss her performance in that. And finally, I'm not going to go through all the cast, but I do want to give a shout out to the late great Dick Miller. You'll probably recognise him from movies such as Gremlins and Small Soldiers. I know a couple of my favourites. He passed sadly in 2019, but he's another real standout character in this movie. In fact, this movie is just full of standout people. Even the smaller parts really have a personality behind them. And you can watch it over and over and you catch some little things that you might not have caught the first time. Well, I can watch it over and over. You might not have even seen it the first time. Who knows? If you haven't seen it, I did check. It is streaming free on Shudder right now. Shudder changes its lineup quite often though, so by the time you see this video, it may not be. If you don't have Shudder, you can try it free for 7 days. But this is one of those cases where I got the DVD, and I actually got Bordello of Blood as well, because the DVD with the 2 movies on was $5.99, and the DVD for just Demon Knight was $9.99. And I still haven't quite figured out how they worked out that deal. But hey, 2 movies for half the price of 1. I will take that every day of the week. And that's it for this week's Forgotten Feature Friday. Huge thank you for everyone that comes back to watch these, or if you're new, thanks for being here. Please make sure you do all the fun YouTube things like comment and subscribe, especially comment. Let me know if you've seen this movie. Let me know if maybe you've seen Bordello of Blood. Drop me a note in the comments. If you want to chat with me about this or any other movies, join me on Facebook every Sunday at noon Eastern Time, where I'm live with my husband Greg. We talk about movies, TV, books, we have giveaways. It's generally a crazy time, and all the cool people's there hanging out with us in the comments. So if you're cool and you're not there, well yeah, then you're probably somewhere else. You should also head over to the website, melaniesmuses.com. Mentioned it earlier because the other part of this article is going to be on the website from Dave Christie. Check that out. He always has an unusual insight into various horror movies. And this is our first sort of collaboration, with me doing one and him doing the second one with the video. And be sure to let us know if you like this sort of double hitter approach, with a review from me and then a review from another movie. Or maybe we'll do the same movie next time from someone else over on the website, melaniesmuses.com. Check it out. Lots of other stuff going on there too, from music, news, reviews, loads of stuff. Giveaways, you should be there, melaniesmuses.com. Everything fun, always on the website. And of course, click that little notification bell so you don't miss next time I have a video. It could be about anything. The only things you can count on for 2021 is Melful Mondays and Forgotten Feature Fridays. Everything else is fair game, weird and random videos as I choose to make them. If you have something you want to see me talk about, a request for a video, a request for a Forgotten Feature Friday, let me know in the comments, or head on over to my Facebook page, and leave me a message there. And I'm going to leave you right there and say I hope to see you next time. Bye!